Prada, that beat hard, ain't it? That intro beat hard as hell, ain't it?
What's going
Hold
on, my
on,
brother?
man. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. You know, my life in construction might be over, brother. It might cost me
Ah,
some money. It might cost me some money, but I'm gonna be able to regain my time.
when we done, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna say I'm fully done, like I'm turning down any work, but I've been unhappy in that industry for a while. You know what I mean? And maybe even though, the way I ended up having to leave the industry, I didn't like, you know what I mean? But I got to take my responsibility and my part in it. And at the end of the day, you know what I mean? Maybe it's a blessing in disguise. You know what I mean?
Ain't
That's what
nothing
I'm
wrong
saying.
with that, my brother. Ain't
What's
nothing
going on
wrong
with
with
you,
that,
man?
nigga.
What's going on with you?
Nothing, man. I'm still out here in the field. You know how I do my thug thizzle. So shit, man. I can't complain. If I did, nothing would change. So
Yeah.
shit, I'm just keeping my thug thizzle. We keep moving on these days that we keep streaming, keep going with our peoples that love us. Shout
Yep.
out to y'all, man.
Yep. And I'm gonna just
Shout
let
out to
y'all know.
y'all,
I'm gonna
man.
let the people know. I know we talk about a bunch of serious shit on here. We gonna bring some goddamn comedic shit into it. We ain't just gonna goddamn, just we ain't gonna go crazy on y'all
Uh-oh.
like that. You know what I mean? I know y'all probably like, damn, 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 but right now tonight is just one of them shows where we gonna react to something. You know what I
Something
mean?
crazy.
We really didn't do too
What
much
we got in
homework for the
store
topic.
for them tonight, man?
And I'm gonna just say this before we even get into that, man. Like I told Prada, I got a video coming out on my page, but I watched the show The Polygamist, man.
I gotta
I
get
was
on that. I'm gonna be watching that tonight, man.
I'm
I
telling
swear,
Prada to watch it.
as soon as I get out this stream, I'm watching that tonight, man.
It was a powerful show, man. It was very, very hard.
I
You
hear
laughing?
that.
That shit was hard to
I hear
watch.
that. I gotta watch it, man.
Boy, that was
Hey,
hard to
shout
watch.
out to next flip. What is it called again? One more time.
The
Polygamous.
Polygamist, and you need to watch. Also watch Maternal Instinct. You need to watch Maternal Instinct.
What fleece do?
Yeah, go ahead, though.
Let's go ahead and hear something, man.
Nah, but Maternal Instinct. But yeah, look, but I was just making sure that we got them got the production together. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
Make
yeah,
sure the
yeah.
production team doing what they supposed to do. You feel me?
You know what I'm
But
saying? Hey man, I would like to give one more shout out to everybody that be following us, looking at our little stream yard, looking on the YouTube, following it. I need 2 more subscribers, y'all. Two
yeah,
more.
so that way I can add him in this. So that way every
Thank
time we
you,
go live,
y'all. I
it'll
need
show on
two
his
more
page
guys.
and my page. Yeah, y'all can't just give me the love. Y'all gotta goddamn go with both of us now. Come on, rock with both of us.
Show the love. I need
Yeah,
it, guys. I need that, man. And even if you don't, just like click, comment, subscribe, say what you want to say in our chats. We appreciate it, man.
yeah.
We
Anything we
appreciate
get,
it.
anything we get, we
Yeah,
take
we
it.
appreciate that, man.
We got
But
more to
back to
come.
you, Wop, man. What we looking
Like
like
I said,
tonight,
so
man?
so look, this is the dang debate. It's called Dr. Umar versus Cynthia G. Is there a war on black man? Now I'm gonna ask
I might
you:
have to smoke a little cigarette to this. What you say, man? Come on.
Is there a war on black men?
Um,
Whether it's the
yeah.
job, the income, our own women. We're
Yeah.
not here to
Yeah, it
attack our
is.
women.
Yeah, it is.
We are
Yeah,
not
it
here to
is.
attack our women. That's a disclaimer. We
Yeah,
just
it
giving our
is.
opinion. So I'm gonna ask you again, Prada,
It
based
is.
off how our housing, incoming, are the women outside. It doesn't even matter the color. You know what I mean? Income and jobs.
Yeah,
Is there a war on black men to take us down?
it is. I don't
And
know
why do
what
you say that?
happened. I don't know what happened right now. I know.
You good. You good.
Let's see. You can see me?
Yeah.
Okay. Um, it is, man. It
Why you say that?
is. Because once I got locks myself. I got hair. And just with that being alone and being African American, I got little tattoos here and there. but it's a target every time I go to the goddamn store. Don't let me be around the rich people goddamn area. I don't want
Yeah.
to share where I be at and stuff like that. But let me be shopping for real, for real.
Mm-hmm.
Or like get something for real, for real. The eyes open, looking like it is a target. And just with the system nowadays, the target is to be your friend but down you at the same time. And we can go with that with the music.
Yeah. I mean,
So
me personally,
it's always the degraders. It's always the degraders.
yeah,
I don't give a fuck if you got goddamn artists that's on your side. Half the time they're only giving the royalties and more majority to the people that they're leached up behind or leached up on. So ain't nobody goddamn doing that for real.
yeah,
We are under attack as men,
yeah.
especially when you come to single fathers, baby daddies, all that the misunder like all that the
Mm-hmm.
going. Hey, it'll take one time for us to stream in the courthouse. One time,
Have they let us stream in the court? If we could get away with that getting on kick in the courthouse,
one time,
bro,
man,
we go viral like hell. And they'll probably come pick us up and charge us for it.
man,
They'll
man,
come charge us.
man.
That's
So
why they
yeah,
say no cameras, because they don't want that shit on camera. They just want that
we're
shit
we're
talked
under
about.
attack. We're under attack.
This is why I feel like we're under attack. And some of it's our fault. I feel like there is opportunity out here, but it's slim to none. It's very hard. It doesn't matter if you got a degree or not. With how some of us, and I'm a culprit of this myself, with some of us, how we treat our women, it's gotten to the point to where they was our only allies, and not all of them, but some of them. I see posts every day on Facebook. I see posts every day on Instagram how some of them felt used and abused, and they're done. Some
And
of
then
them don't even
again,
want
on
nothing
my
to do with
behalf, I think some of them like it so they can use and abuse the males.
it. Yeah, some of them, yeah, but not all of them.
Hey,
Like I
Wap,
said, I'm a culprit
I
myself.
got something going on my wave. I'm gonna have to don't hang up or don't do nothing crazy. I'm gonna have to rejoin, bro. I can't see nothing, man. Hold
All
on.
right, well, you close it down and rejoin. Yeah, I'll take you down. But yeah, y'all. But I'm gonna just go ahead and take over the show for right now till he come back. But man, I watched the polygamous man.
We
Oh, he already back. Okay. Yep, he already back. See, I was about to go ahead and take over the show. God dang. He made sure he came back quick. I was about to
got
go ahead
to,
and do my spill. But
got
back
to.
on topic though. Yeah, it's hard out here. It's hard for our sisters too. But I feel like there is a specific attack on us because even though women aren't second class to us, it's like, but when you take all the men, I mean, that does do damage to the community. When you got your foot on your neck on the men, how can we help a sister out? How can we protect them? You know what I mean? And that's not everybody's excuse. That's not everybody's circumstance.
That's why you got. This is why you got these certain type of niggas that's doing that because they think, and this is where the industry fuck it up. With women in just in our generation where you gotta think you gotta be this and think you gotta have this certain amount of money and stuff like that. I
Hmm.
mean, it's going to turmoil.
Yeah,
It's going to turmoil, man.
yeah, yeah. It's hard out here, man. It is. I mean, like I said, I ain't gonna complain, but I just
While
feel
we
like
got different genres of music, while we got people talking about where all my scamming niggas at. This is why we got that. That's why we got this.
don't
Don't
don't.
don't. This is why we
Hey, we
got
gotta
certain
protect
things
A,
like
B,
that.
and D. We gotta protect A, B, and Dean at all
Man,
costs,
shit,
man.
yeah, shout out them boys, man. Shout out
Yeah.
them boys.
They motivating us to get out here and get in the streaming world. We gonna
Do
get to the
something
bag too. It's
crazy.
coming. It's coming. Think about it.
It is.
AB 36 years old. Sauce Walker 35. Dean 25. The other Sauce 30. It just lets me know, like, at any age, man, you can
It's
start
not
over. You can
over.
make some shit pop. Yeah, it's not over. You could be 50 and make some shit work. You know what I mean? But shit, back to the topic. We're going to listen to some of this right here, see what they talking about. Like I said, they going back and forth. You know,
Let's see if we can get some chats in the chat, man. How y'all doing in the chat, man?
we waiting for some people to come in. They got to come in. You
I
know,
need y'all to like this chat, like, comment, and subscribe, man.
it's coming. Yeah, they coming in. We have somebody just jump in and out.
Yeah.
We better goddamn listen to it now. And now there's four people on the panel. One named
Okay.
Sydney. Yeah, there's four people on the panel on this show.
How y'all feeling?
Now they
You address me. Don't look into the play trade where black men are trading their women and children for alcohol.
You see, that's just to show you right there. See, that's to show you how the show started.
Influencer and YouTuber Cynthia G is back with us. Hi,
You see how they was getting on his ass already.
I'm glad to be here and I'm ready to go.
Now listen to this shit.
I'll do exactly what you tell me to do, and that would be go. Now, this question may seem rather odd and unusual for the title of this show alone in terms of is there a war against black men? But the question is always asked here on the business of being black because, well, it is the business of being black. So why should black people care if there is a war on black men or not? Simply pick it up. So I first want to say there is a war on black men by other black men. And for that reason, I do think that we should care. I think that the perception of who's going to war against the black men is going to determine where our energy is directed. And I think it's counterproductive to focus on the group of men who are terrorizing the black community simply because they're being bullied. There's no war against them by other people. They're being bullied by other groups of men. So that's why we should care. Dewan, why should we care as Black Americans if there's a war out on your kind, being black men?
We should care because black men are the breadwinners of our society. And what we've seen, especially over the last 50 years, is the jobs that black men specifically take have been taken away to other countries or put back into prison, which has then affected the whole family, which caused the so-called war on black men, like Cynthia G just said, happens when black men fight each other. That happens when the economy is destabilized. And you destabilize the economy through destabilizing the foundation of black men's income to ability to earn income. So that's what the war on black men is right now.
Oh, why should black people care?
We should care simply because when black men are not happy, black women can't thrive, and in the black household, black families don't flourish. I think that as long as black men feel attacked, they're always going to turn that back where they feel like they have the most power and honestly think so, which is the black family. Oftentimes that energy that we pour into who is doing what to other people is then neglected within our own black men, and then they cannot thrive as fathers, as nurturers, as caretakers, as heads of the household. But they can only do that if we acknowledge that there's a problem outside of us.
Dr. Umar, you, my sir, are a black man. Why should I care about a war being waged against you?
If you care about the future of black people, then you naturally have to care about the destiny of black men. When you look at most of the pathology in the black community today, from black on black crime to single female headed households to poor academic outcomes to unemployment, much of that is due to the war against black men. So if we want to survive and thrive as a black family and as a black community, we have to implement solutions for black men.
So Cynthia G.
Okay, so Prada, why should people care that there's a war on black men? Prada, you there?
I couldn't hear you, my brother.
I said, why should people care that there's a war on black men?
Why should they care?
Mm-hmm.
One reason why they should care is the nation that we have, the nation that was bought, the nation that was brought. You have numerous of African American men. Yeah, ladies. But I think I heard my great man Dr. Umar say, what are we construction women? No, Kevin Samuels, excuse me. All these women that's doing the different jobs like that, it came from a man first. Policemen, firemen. And it's not just degrading on, I hate how I'm saying this, and I'm kind of leaning on to all men, but African American men, nah, it takes a good father that I was raised to understand what a great African American man and understand why I think that in 2026 we are under attack. Because
G Money.
What's happening,
go ahead,
baby?
partner, finish your statement.
when I
It's
was
G Money.
when I was raised up as a young man, and I'm saying this, man, my father, my pops, he truly showed me how to be in a lot of men, and 2026, and I don't know, man, a lot of young dudes don't have this as a male figure to look up to. I didn't have no idol as no celebrity or nothing like that. It was my pops, and he was an African man. I just know for a fact, as men, we are under attack, especially African American men, especially being a strong man. Like I said, if my mother didn't die, I wouldn't never seen no separate father, separate mother household.
Okay, let me get G Money now. G Money. I'm gonna ask you 2 questions because you're just getting in. Now
What's
this is
up?
us
And I
piggybacking.
know I'm kind of going crazy all on it, but
Yeah, now we get what you're saying. Now look, we piggybacking off last show. You know what I mean? Because we got to talking about just different stuff about dating and just the interaction with black people and stuff. So how we started off the show is like I said, we're reacting to a debate between Dr. Umar and Cynthia G. They both people in the black community. And so the first question I'm gonna ask you is there a war on black men?
What you mean? It never stopped.
Okay. So then that's what I'm gonna ask you this now. Why should people care, especially people in our community, care that there is a war on black men?
and like I said, it's just why I was raised up, bro. That question that you gave me, and I can answer it so many ways.
We're reacting to a video. I'm just asking y'all that
Yeah,
because they
yeah,
both
asked you,
giving
yeah,
y'all
So
opinion.
now
yeah.
I'm gonna answer your question with a question, right?
Mm-hmm.
The question is, why don't we care enough? You feel me? Because this shit been going on before me and you was here. This shit been going on since our great grandparents was here, bro.
Yeah.
So it's just like they should care, but why don't they care?
Yeah.
Like, you feel
Now
me?
I will say, as far as our sisters, and like I said earlier, I'm a culprit
It
of it.
goes worse with the sisters,
Some
though.
of us have pushed our sisters so far down the deep end by some of the stuff we took them through. I'm one of them that's done it. You know what I mean? I'm
Been
not
there,
gonna lie. I'm one of them that's took it there,
guilty,
broken shorty down so bad that it's just like I'm through.
guilty. But you gotta look at it from the other spectrum too. It's a lot of good men out here that's been, I mean, they done took them all the way through there.
Yeah.
Off of bullshit, and they use the system to keep them down. Like, you know what I
Thank
mean?
you.
It's brothers out here that's really trying to like be fathers, and just because he might not want to be with the woman no more,
Thank
I'm
you.
going to the courts, and I'm gonna take you for everything you got.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're gonna continue with the video and let them hear. Hold on. Let me go back. I don't know why I keep going. Okay, hold up. Let's go with it.
Single female-headed households, to poor academic outcomes, to unemployment. Much of that is due to the war against black.
Hold up. Let me go to it.
So there's a problem outside of us.
Dr. Umar, you, my sir, are a Black man. Why should I care about a war being waged against you?
If you care about the future of Black people, then you naturally have to care about the destiny of Black men. When you look at most of the pathology in the Black community today, from Black on Black crime to single female-headed households, to poor academic outcomes, to unemployment, much of that is due to the war against Black men. So if we want to survive and thrive as a Black family and as a Black community, we have to implement solutions for Black men.
So Cynthia G says that the war is waged against Black men towards Black men. So everything that you just listed, Cynthia would suggest that that is the fault of the Black man on his own.
And I would disagree with that. All of the problems that Black men have were introduced by the white power structure. We do not control the school system. We do not control the criminal justice system. We do not control the economic system. All of the problems that we struggle from were introduced by the white power structure. Black on Black crime is a byproduct. It is a second-hand influence of the white power structure against Black males. Stress, depression, fatherlessness, unemployment, miseducation, lack of economic opportunity. These are the ingredients that contribute to Black on Black crime. You cannot do an
And then again, can I start this way? Can you pause that walk? I feel like it's a downfall on our youth as African American men, especially when they get right into that age to where they can hit the school and all that stuff, man. It starts when they young too. Man, they be giving. I've seen Dr. Umar do little things to where they be giving all these kids different drugs, talking about, oh, my baby this ADHD and all this bullshit.
Yeah.
Actually, goddamn, spend time with your damn chat.
Mm-hmm. All right, we're gonna continue.
An accurate analysis of white on Black crime.
Cynthia G, you say what?
That's where they give us the downfall. They start feeding our African American young men all these different medicines and all these different shits to slow them down. ADHD medicine. Shit. I don't want to say no names, but shit. When me and you both know them, when we was in high school, we had somebody to goddamn have all them pills. What you taking them pills for? And you act normal as me.
We about to continue with it.
Yes, I'm going to blame.
It's always a downgrade on us.
The Black community and ignore what Black men are choosing to do. The reality of it is the system is not making Black men do anything. Whether Black men have schools where they can send their boys to is up to them.
It's not doing nothing.
To educate themselves.
Doing shit, but bringing us further down.
I just said it, bro. They stop us there. They stop us there at the education. And it's coming all from with this rap shit, all this goddamn bullshit that I know for a fact who's feeding this shit and giving the motherfuckers millions of dollars to feed this shit to us. It only goes from the attention. And when I say attention, I only paid attention because attention paid me. When you pay attention to the niggas that especially our African American young dudes that's out here that's doing this shit, they're only targeted after the NBA young boys. Not targeted, but they're listening to the NBA young boys. They're listening to the goddamn all this bullshit, man. You got the young sisters that's listening to this Sukiyana, all this sexy red, man. This woman said, I can hear the boss calling out for me. And I was just amazed by what the song was saying. And I'm like, y'all are really goddamn give this woman millions of dollars
to say some bullshit.
Versus somebody that's really needs that shit. And she's saying what she's saying. Y'all saying what y'all saying in y'all raps and all this goddamn drill music that we have. That's where they fucking us up at, bro. That's where they fucking us up at, man. And don't nobody want to do nothing but look cool. And that shit look cool, bruh. The shit
Well,
look cool. It's okay
look,
to
I want
have
y'all.
flashy this, flashy that, flashy this, and goddamn get that speed money. But the
Yeah, but look,
consequences
check this.
behind that, they want that. It's a trap.
Check this. I want y'all to hear because this is a sister talking about us like this. Now, nothing against her. I'm not out here bashing women, but I'm gonna let her say everything she gotta say, and then I'm gonna let y'all react to it because listen to how she talking about it. Just
Let me
listen.
hear it.
Everything on everyone outside of the Black community and ignore. Say what? I say this is the typical Black community's dishonest. I'm going to blame everything on everyone outside of the Black community and ignore what Black men are choosing to do. The reality of it is the system is not making Black men do anything. Whether Black men have schools where they can send their boys to is up to them. Whether Black men just choose to educate themselves so that they're qualified for positions that will give them the income they need to support their families, that is on Black men. Nobody's forcing Black men to walk away from their children. Nobody's forcing Black men to murder Black women every 5.5 hours. Nobody's forcing Black men to abandon their children, publicly display how they don't like or care about their children. No one's forcing Black men to do anything. And I think it's a great disservice to pretend that someone is forcing Black men to do things rather than to put the accountability where it needs to be, which is Black men. If they have an issue with the system, they should have addressed it a long time ago. You don't get to complain that you don't have any power in a system that you didn't fight to have power in. You fought for assimilation. You did not fight for equality. That is on you. I think we're making excuses at this point.
What? And I would like
Hold on.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
Yo,
y'all heard that now? Y'all heard that?
Ain't no way.
Now that is
ain't no way.
Crazy work. You know what? I'm gonna take it to a bigger picture, bro. It ain't just Black men. Yeah, to a certain extent it is because they fear us, number one. So whatever you fear, the only thing you know how to do is either keep it down or
go against.
You feel me?
Stay away from too.
Yeah.
Nah, ain't nobody stayed away from no goddamn
yeah,
Black man. Ain't nobody stayed
out
away from no Black man. You antagonize them. You goddamn see what they doing and goddamn go hunt them down. And it's easy. And it's easy. Certain things I do agree with the woman. I don't know her name, but
Cynthia G.
I do agree with her some because we do make it easy. And like I was just saying, through the music, through all this goddamn bullshit. But what about the brothers that's really trying to goddamn make it out here?
Exactly. What about the white men and the Chinese men that's out here and they can't do nothing because, like I said, they in the system too. Men in this country is not supposed to make it, especially in this time and era that we live in.
Nah, I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about there.
Right, I'm talking
it's
about
easier
all
for
colors,
a white man.
Colors,
it's easier for a white man than a Black man.
Yeah, of course. But we all fit into that same category in some type of perspective.
I don't fit in that category, bro.
All right, I'm trying to tell you.
I don't fit in that category.
I know white people that's going through the same shit.
I do too. But when I do get close to them white folks that goddamn that's going through the same thing or anything like that, I ask them, where your family at? Go through their generation.
Yeah.
Go through their shit.
Yeah.
Nah, that white dude did some shit that fuck this lineup of communication or anything with his family, bro. For real. Because no Black man, I can't. Yeah, let him team up with a Black man. Let me be that Black man and say that white man. I bet you he can't go back to his family, especially the older motherfuckers.
Yeah, I give you
they gonna look at you crazy.
You right. I'm with you right, man.
Let's keep listening now.
Lyndon Baines Johnson had commissioned a Kerner Commission in 1967-68 to investigate the causes of the 1967 Red Hot Summer. As you know, there were more race riots across America in 1967 than any other year since 1990, led by Newark, New Jersey, and Detroit, Michigan. The Kerner Commission were experts in criminology, sociology, education, politics, and etc. They produced a book that is, I believe, at least 500 pages that details the reasons why those riots took place. And according to the president's own commission, the problems that exist in the Black community were created by the white power structure, maintained by the white power structure, and enforced by the white power structure. So Cynthia G's position is totally inaccurate and has been refuted by expert testimony coming from the Kerner Commission itself. And I would also say, good sister, that Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. was assassinated. One of the reasons Dr. King was murdered is because the Kerner Commission was released, which would have gave Dr. King all the ammunition he needed to lead his breadbasket campaign. Even the white power structure admits that the problems Black men face were introduced by the white power structure.
And to go on top of that, to bring further evidence to Dr. Umar, what he's saying is right. We can go back to 1967 in South Central LA. There was one murder. Look it up. There was one murder in South Central LA in about an 18-month period between 1967 and 1968. Why? Because there was adequate resources. UCLA was giving Black people in for free. When it came down to it, jobs were plentiful. When Black people were adequately resourced, you didn't see Black men killing each other. So when we talk about, this thing that's going on, it's not that anyone is forcing Black men to kill each other. That's not what nobody's saying. There's a call.
It's about, that's not what they're saying, bro, but it's about what the goddamn was getting produced out here.
No, but what he's saying is like she basically saying, no, she's saying nobody forcing us to do it. We just shooting and killing each other.
Yeah, it's us against us,
saying,
bro.
Look, Prada, he's saying it's not about who's being forced to do what. It's a cause and effect. So you basically
it's
saying
us
the cause
against
of it is
us.
rap.
You don't think a nigga that goddamn
That's
it's
cool.
us
So
against us, bro. It's like playing the cards of spades or any card game. You don't think that you see your upper the person that got a higher hand than you, he flexing on you. You mad as hell.
That's
and not a lot of what you gonna do at the table. Not a lot of times you just finna goddamn fold or anything, bruh. You goddamn mad. You want to flex again on him. How can I goddamn bring these bigger chips out? What I gotta goddamn do bigger than that? And the rap music fuck us up, man. They make us go against each other, bro.
I mean, music play a part. You know what I mean? I'm not just gonna blame it all on the music because you choose to listen to whatever you want to listen to. You ain't forced to listen to that shit. Ain't nobody holding you down and telling you listen to this shit 24/7. No.
Yeah.
You forced to you choose to listen to what you want to listen to. So yeah, it play a part, but that shit don't play a big part, bro. It really don't.
And not everybody that's getting killed in the streets is getting killed over this song.
Exactly.
You know
sometimes, as men, our testosterones get a little high sometimes, and we want.
It's the flex.
It's bigger than the flex, bro. I could walk outside right now. You could walk outside right now and see somebody you ain't seen in years, and he fuck all that. You could walk outside right now and somebody bump you, and you might be yourself and be like, "Excuse me" or "Excuse you," and then he slapped the shit out of you. Then what you gonna do? As a man.
Yeah, that ain't got shit to do with flex. That ain't got shit to do with the club, none of that.
You feel me? That ain't no flexing.
Go walk away.
You gotta think about
Turn the other cheek.
Niggas like us, like, bro, we all grew up in the hood. Like, nigga, we all done seen some stupid shit happen, and we look back and be like, yo, that shit was just dumb. Like, that shit, all
I
that
ain't gonna
shit.
say I grew up in a hood. I grew up around niggas that thought they was hood.
What?
I'll tell you that. I mean, I ain't gonna say, I ain't gonna say it wasn't no bad neighborhood where I grew up.
Wait,
there were some people in there. There was a lot of bad apples though.
Exactly.
So you in a good neighborhood with 30, if you in a good neighborhood with 30 bad apples and they all around the same age, what's gonna happen? Bullshit. So it don't matter if you're in the hood or not, because that's literally what was going on over there. But I didn't even, I ain't grow up over there like that. So it's like,
but at the end of the day, you knew how to you knew.
Yeah, I knew. Yeah, I didn't get it.
I was a suburban boy. I ain't grow up in no hood.
I take it back. I might have been
no hood in my name.
And it's fine.
Yeah.
remember, I'm from Jersey, so
Yeah.
our hoods is like 3-block radius.
All I know is silver spoons and goddamn gold plates.
Yeah. I mean, I ain't gonna say all that.
You feel me?
We're gonna
Like,
keep the video going. We're gonna keep the video going.
I'm trying to find my beer, man.
Point of what's going on, what's the cause, what's the effect. When you live in a violent society that murder is waged in the country and goes around the world enforcing murder, what's going to happen in that country is similar to what's going to happen outside the country. So we got to look at that. And when we talk about black men killing each other, it's just a handful at the end of the day. When black men interact, 99.9% of the time the interactions are positive or neutral.
Well, then you don't have an argument for the system because the whole system isn't doing anything to you. It's just a handful of people, right? But I wish we could get out the 1960s and jump into 2022. I feel like this is also another way for black men to gaslight because they know they have done absolutely nothing. Even if you are complaining about the system and the Carter Commission and all of these policies, you failed to do anything about them. It is your failure to address the issue as men that have these problems going on. You can say it's only a handful of black men killing other black men, but the reality of it is you don't have the same energy when you're talking about police shootings of black men. Then you act like the entire police department, every last one in every single
That's
state,
crazy. That's
something to you.
crazy.
that
That is
don't agree with that because that
crazy.
shit is proven that these niggas is hunting us down all over
Now
the
you want to
fucking
go
United
through
States.
always only a few of them.
That shit crazy right there. I said I definitely disagree with that because this shit is that shit right there is proving that these motherfuckers is hunting us down and killing us all over the fucking United States, bro.
Yeah.
They've been doing that since we were fucking babies. And before that, it's shit
No
we
doubt.
probably don't even know about because back in the
doubt.
day, like they didn't dump the nigga in the river. Like, bro, come on, bro. That's some bullshit for a black woman to say. She black, ain't she?
Yeah.
Yes, she black.
For that black,
Of course.
I don't want to say the word I want to say, but for that black
That
woman to say
bitch
that,
is goddamn going crazy.
He cannot. Nah, man. Somebody need to lynch her ass.
That bitch is going crazy right now.
Real shit. That's
I'm
fucked up.
about to let her finish.
Go ahead.
Be that as it may, the bottom line is the issues that black men are inflicting on the community are issues that we should be focusing on. I want to get Hope in on this real quick. Hope.
I mean, the fact that the lack of elevation and evolution that we see in these arguments are my biggest issue. Once again, we're back in the 1960s when we should be having, like Cynthia just said, a current conversation. Currently, black men are not being held at the fire and said that if you don't provide this or if you don't show up in this way, we're going to do X, Y, and Z to your family. Y'all just are not showing up. And then when you're asked to be held accountable to these things, you say things like, well, back in this time, and when we tried to do this back in a couple of years ago, half of y'all weren't even around when those things were, put into action. And then when you found out about them, instead of bringing them back to the
I wasn't around, but I grew up.
Fuck, we ain't gotta be around. We got family and ancestors.
Yeah, I grew up a standard way.
Like, what the fuck is he talking about?
And a lot of women that we see
hold on.
Yeah.
Did she forget that she black? That she had a black grandfather?
Both of these women are black. There's 2 women on the family. It's 4 black people. Dr.Umar, Dwayne.
Yeah, they sounding crazy. Like, what?
Everybody's black on this.
Did they forget like they ancestors that was getting hold
and
like and chased by dogs
But this is why I said what I said in the beginning. Some of us men then push these women and scorn them to the point to where they're like this, to where they're damn near an accomplice to your downfall.
I call bullshit on that.
It's bullshit.
As far as like, bro, I done put women through hell, and they gonna still love their father. They gonna still love their grandfathers. They gonna still love their uncles, their brothers, their great uncles, whatever, bro. They not about that. That's crazy how she talking crazy.
Yeah, mama talking real crazy. And it's just the lack of I don't know if this is and I hate to say this, I don't know if this is a part of being without a daughter being without a real father. And I hate to say that, bruh. I hate to say that. I hate to say that. But these women that we're going, it's like, and people that's gonna view this, they gonna hate what I'm saying. They gonna hate that, especially the female audience. But it's almost like y'all never had a real father, or never really had a true household.
Yeah.
Man, I know for a fact. Man, this is where I go in. This is why I feel like the hate goes between women or African American women, or just the dating era, or just the hate for African American men. It's not men, it's African American men. And I want you to get this out of your head, WAP. This is African American men that we're talking
Time
about.
out. Look. You got to understand, we're reacting to a video. So I'm gonna ask you those
But
questions. These is what
reaction is
these
starting to
people
get
are
me
saying.
mad, man, because it's a lot of lies that's going in with this shit, bro. Because it's
I'm
almost
letting you
tying in.
give your opinion about what these women say, because you got to understand that this is two of our sisters that feel like this. They're not by themselves. They're not the only two people.
Oh no, of course not.
They didn't
I
just
agree.
create this. You feel me?
Yeah.
This terminology in their head, they
Hell
didn't create.
no.
There's a lot of them that walk around and look at us too with the side eye. You know what I mean?
That's a fact.
You feel me? So I'm about to
I'm in a
press play on it,
spooky
guys.
area right now. I hope y'all can
I'm
see
about to
me.
press
Y'all
play
can
on
see
it.
me, bro.
Yeah, you look like a little blurry,
Hey,
brother.
y'all share the live. Hold on, time out. Pause this. Let's share the live. I want to thank everybody that's joining in right now, that's viewing. Shout out to G Money joining in on our live. Shout out to WAP. What's up? One of our co-hosts, our host, really. But yeah. Man, I need y'all to keep tapping this live, keep tapping in, subscribe, do whatever thing. We on YouTube and StreamYard. Shout out to StreamYard. Let's get it popping.
Indeed.
Have more time to figure out what the solution is, but that's not the solution anymore. We figured out that that doesn't work, and you trying to buy time in the system is not going to help anybody, especially not the Black communities that you say that you love.
Before we go to break, hold that thought, Juan. Before we go to break, I do want to take up for my Black brothers here. The CDC reports that Black men show up to their families more than any other race in this country. Black men are taking their children to school. Black men are playing sports and doing outside extracurricular activities with their children more than white men, more than Asian Americans, more than any other ethnicity in this country. But we'll continue to talk about the.
So what does that say right there? We doing what?
Depends.
But we don't do nothing though. You know what I mean?
It depends.
Bro, it's
no,
like
that's what's actual, that we're doing more with our children than any other race in this country. That they did a statistic on it. They just said that. Whether it's participating in sports, taking them to school, being there for our children.
Depends.
More than any other race.
Man.
That's what that said. That she just read a statistic.
I still feel like, yo, they
gonna
feed us. They gonna feed us something good.
Bro, you crazy.
I don't know where she read that shit from.
You need to run it back so you can hear it again.
I don't know. He must be deaf.
Yeah, I'm about to let you hear it again. Hold
up. Before we go to break, I do want to take up for my Black brothers here. The CDC reports that Black men show up to their families more than any other race in this country. Black men are taking their children to school. Black men are playing sports and doing outside extracurricular activities with their children more than white men, more than Asian Americans, more than any other.
Like bullshit. Yeah.
Take that bitch. Turn her off. Put the beer down, man. Put the beer down.
Yeah, turn her off, man.
Crazy.
Yeah. Turn her off.
Please.
That's the highlight of the show right there, bro.
So you don't think is, bro? I believe it, bro, because I know a bunch of Black men my age or younger that got kids and they taking care of their kids, bro. If there's one thing they're gonna do, they're gonna find a way to take care of their kids. So it just that where it used to be back in the day where you know it might be just a single mom with that ain't really out here. Like I mean, it's out here, but it ain't out here like how it used to be. You feel me? It's that's a fact. That's a fact.
You
Man.
move forward with a different.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
That is a fact.
Yeah.
So you gotta give it that one, Warren. You gotta give it that one.
Yeah, Prada got that one crazy. Man.
That nigga said, "I know she
are
fucking
taking their
lying."
children to school. Black men are playing sports and doing outside extracurricular activities with their children more than white men, more than Asian Americans, more than any other ethnicity in this country. But we'll continue to talk about the war being waged against Black men when we return on Business of Being Black with Tammy Mack on Fox Soul. We'll be back. Welcome back to Business of Being Black with Tammy Mack. I am Tammy Mack. In the business of being Black today are Black men. Is there a war being waged against Black men? First of all, I want to see where you all stand just by a yes or no. Dr. Umar, is there? Yes or no?
Absolutely, yes.
Hope, is there?
No.
Duan?
Absolutely, yes.
Cynthia G, where are you on this?
The only war is the war that Black men are waging against the Black community.
So is that a yes or no?
Yes, there is.
Duan, if there is a war waging against Black men, do Black men have allies?
No. The only allies we have is our other, well, I would say we don't have any outside allies as far as any other races, no. The only allies we have are Black women who are on code with Black men.
Because I was about to be real mad. I was about to be real mad. I was about to go mad.
No. Because it's a lot of Black women who are on code. I know I'm married to one. You know, I've been with the same woman for 20 years. So I can preach, I can walk.
Hey, I will say that there's a lot of good sisters out here, man. There is, bro.
Hey, I love my sisters. As much as they might piss me off, I love them.
I love them too.
I can't even lie. There's some good sisters out here, bro. There is.
It comes down to this. We do have allies, and the ally is the Black man, woman, and child. With this whole fight between Black men and Black women, it's like the women forgot about the kids. It's like it's this whole war going on, and it's like the kids be there. Yeah, people like
you jumped on me there, Duan. You jumped on me. I don't even know how we got to the kids.
No, because we're all one. Black man, woman, and child.
Are you talking about the kids that Black men abandon and publicly talk about how they don't want?
I can't speak for your life, but my father's always been there for me. My wife's father's always been there for her. I'm there for my wife. My grandparents are there. I have married lineage. I go back 400 years of marriage, so I don't
He been married.
I was talking. When it comes down to it, there are some men that leave.
Talking about my brother.
We're going to talk about the men that leave. Let's talk about a lot of men that leave because of how they were pushed out by people who were going around trying to get government benefits. Let's talk about that. If he's not there, let's talk about all these single family households that are there because somebody wanted a baby so they get a check one day and didn't give a damn about who she had that baby with.
Hello.
What I was saying earlier. Wasn't I just saying that shit earlier?
You gotta look in the mirror.
Well, I don't know, Duan. I mean, your points are well taken.
She don't know no woman that does that.
From a war against Black men.
What problem?
Is she talking about she don't know no woman that does that?
Girl, please go to the nearest fucking dollar store. You can find one.
Man, I'm against it.
And to women having babies by different men, it's not adding up here. Dr. Umar, help me make the math.
Talk to us, brother.
Number one, we have to make sure that we conduct a systems analysis and an institutional assessment. Communities are made up of institutions or the lack thereof. Communities are governed by systems or the lack thereof. Let us be very clear about something. This fratricide, this Black on Black crime that so many of our brothers are engaging in, let us remember Irish did the same thing.
Thank you. Doesn't it make them rebuttal? Doesn't it make them feel some type of way? Doesn't it make them do something else? Doesn't it make a nigga goddamn want to do this and do that?
You should say that. Start over, brother. Say that again, brother.
I said, let him talk, man. I'm not saying enough. It's not credited enough.
No, sure.
No, I'm just saying, just with everything that's going on.
To make sure that we conduct a systems analysis and an institutional assessment. Communities are made up of institutions or the lack thereof. Communities are governed by systems or the lack thereof. Let us be very clear about something. This fratricide, this black on black crime that so many of our brothers are engaging in, let us remember Irish did the same thing. Italians did the same thing. European Jews did the same thing. And in the 1930s and 1940s, the United States government decided to upgrade them to white status, and in so doing, gave the Italians control of the fire departments in the black community, gave the Irish control of the police departments in the black community, and gave the European Jewish immigrants control of the civil service municipal jobs that they still control in many city centers today. The point that I'm making, Tammy, is that America gave Southern European immigrants an economic stimulus package. Before they gave that economic stimulus package to Jews, Irish, and Italians, they were doing the exact same thing black men are doing today, selling drugs, breaking the law, running in gangs, killing one another. But the government intervened and aided them. The reason black
and pause that.
30, 40, 50 years later.
Yep.
I didn't know all them Europeans and Indians and everybody doing the other same thing. But it is.
Yeah, you don't know about the mob? Who you think those was?
Okay,
yeah. The Irish mob, the Italian mafia.
Thank you. Some of those people was just regular white people that was in there.
Yeah,
there was black gang that was going
but my question is, why don't
the cartel does it? We're just not Migos, so we don't talk about the Migos that get killed. But the Migos that I be working with, they'll speak about, oh, damn, so-and-so got killed because they're from out
where's
there.
the same repercussions?
Where's the same?
Where's the same as a black person? Where's the same?
Basically, what he's saying is we keep talking about black on black crime. Every race talks about black on black crime like we're the only ones doing it. No, we're not. Migos kill Migos. Italians kill Italians.
Irish kill Irish.
Thank you. And they kill each other.
Yeah.
You think we the only race that's gang banging out there in Cali?
Boy, you crazy as hell.
There's Chinese people out there banging.
Yeah.
Like beefing with each other and beefing with who? Black people. I'm about to press play on it though.
Is there has been no resolution, there have been no solutions, and there has been no governmental intervention. With that being said, I'm not waiting on the government to solve the problems of black men. We as black men have to unite, come together, organize, and solve our own problems. Just because we can admit that the government introduced pathology into the black community, we can still take full responsibility for ending it ourselves.
Hope I see you nodding.
Yes, because I feel like when you can name all of these things so eloquently and so beautifully, and yet y'all still fail at being able to do these things after years and years and years and years and years of trying, where do we find a new solution? Because if you can't talk to each other, if the old men these people is because they're
no solution.
Because they're a lot more bugs than y'all were.
You say what?
There's no solution.
Why
tell everybody the solution is go back to slavery again.
Boy, I can't take this man serious, man.
He's tripping.
Yeah. What he say? Yeah.
Hey yo, somebody
go back to slavery again. That's how we change all this goddamn bullshit. Go back to slavery again to where these young niggas can goddamn see the change. Where you young niggas can goddamn see how to treat a motherfucking woman. When you seen goddamn Pawpaw granddaddy goddamn had 4-5 wives and goddamn still maintain that goddamn farm. Papa was a Rolling Stone, didn't come from nowhere. Where he laid his hat, where he laid his home, didn't come from nowhere.
Hey yo, please put that beer down, bro.
I'm about to press play. I'm pressing play, bro.
What ends up happening is I see that a lot of y'all see these young boys, and instead of addressing them, y'all are afraid of them, and so you walk away and say, well, that's their generation's problem. And it can't just be that generation's problem. Like Sin has been continuously saying, if I have to just answer the question with a yes or no, my answer is no, because the war that we're fighting for Black men is the one that Black men are fighting within themselves. Is it about adjacency to whiteness? Is it about being able to assimilate to that white hand? Or is it really about the freedom of Black men and the Black family and the Black community?
I like that question a lot, Hope. I want to hang on to that question. Duan, if there is a war against Black men, what exactly is the war?
The war is
Oh
the
my
discipline
God.
of Black men economically, because when you destabilize us economically, everything else is going to fall. We can take this back to Maslow's hierarchy of needs, in which Maslow didn't come up with, but that's who gets credit for it. When you take away food, clothing, and shelter, everything on top is going to crumble. That's just human science. And what I'm hearing right now is people that are saying, ignore the science, ignore what's been proven for thousands of years, and let's just focus on these Black men. I don't care that everyone else has done it when they were in the same economic situation. I don't care the fact that Black men don't do this when they're sort of stable. Let's ignore all of that stuff, and let's just go back to what Black men need to be doing. When you take away the bottom need of the pyramid, everything else is going to crumble. And with that being done, it's still only a few of us crumbling. It's a whole lot of us winning too.
I agree with that. I want to go ahead, Hope.
I was going to say, but it's at the expense of the Black families that y'all claim to care so much about. I think that what we fail to realize is that when the Black men who do have that platform that are not doing those things get on, the last thing that they're thinking about is the Black adjacency to their family. They want to assimilate to whatever whiteness, whatever white male privilege they can do. And that's a large part of the problem. We see this happen when we look at social media, where we're seeing Black men publicly proclaim the idea of loving on everything but a Black woman, wanting to have children because their eyes and their hair are going to be looser and more exotic again. You do not see that as much in the influx of Black women as you do in Black men. So when y'all do get on, it should be the responsibility of y'all.
So now we just all want white women.
Yeah,
you hear that?
Bullshit.
You hear that?
Yeah, so now we all just want
You
white
hear
women.
that?
Listen.
And then again, the shit that I do be seeing when it comes down to that situation, look how the Black women act.
I'm gonna go ahead and put a disclaimer.
And why these
Hey,
niggas
look,
be
I'm
saying
gonna put a disclaimer out there. We ain't talking down on our sisters.
Exactly.
Do you want a white bitch? Do you want Becky? Or do you want Becky? Or do you want goddamn Waukesha?
Well, I done told you from the beginning. I don't give a fuck what my Black women do to me. I love me my Black queens.
Yeah.
But do you want Becky or do you want goddamn?
I don't want no Becky for no long time. I might want Becky for a good time. But other than that, no sir.
Yeah,
you still go to her though. That's the problem.
Who? First, listen, I might be talking shit on this live right now. I ain't not yet.
They go to bed.
I ain't never had one. I ain't never been with a. I've never had one.
Never. The closest I had to a white woman, guess what? She's 65% Black.
Mm-hmm.
So
would you go to Mandy or would you go to goddamn Sandy? Would you go to Mandy or would you go to goddamn Lakeisha?
I'm pressing play, brother.
The fuck is you saying, nigga?
Then come back to the Black communities you come from and create those Black families and show
Dr. Umar, you welcomed us to the show by
stop,
saying
bro.
Black power. Okay. Is there some truth to the assimilation that Black men want or perceive to want when it comes to this war being waged against?
Shout out to the boy tonight, man.
Some truth to it, but I think that truth is also evident in Black women. Black men,
shout out to the boy,
who want a white woman, but many Black women choose to look like white women. So we have to look at ourselves and we have to recognize that the pathology is not more of one gender than the other. That's the issue I have with conversations that seek to see who is more at fault, the Black man or the Black woman. It's not about who's more at fault. We rise together or we will perish together. The Black man cannot survive without his woman, and the black woman cannot survive without her man.
Okay, so let's pause that. Pause that. What is the ratio? Do you see both of y'all? Do y'all see black men dating more white women or out of their race, or do you see the women?
It's more of us than them. It's more of us than them.
It's definitely more black men out here dating white women, bro.
Yeah, but they're dating white men for sure. That's definitely for a fact.
And do you think what is that? What does that have to do with it? Are they tolerating with us?
Basically, what they saying is when you.
Because I didn't see some women. I didn't see some white women that say, "I want man, not even a 6 or nothing like that."
But that's the first thing that's the first thing they're gonna say though.
And you know the locks.
That's the first thing they're gonna say. You know what I mean? I know what you're getting at. Yeah. But you gotta be a stronger black man. I ain't even gonna say that.
Do you turn away from it? I'm not gonna turn away from it. I love white women too.
See, that's
if I had a chance to get one, I'd probably get it. But at the same time, it's like, bro, if I ain't had one by now, I'm not missing that really.
Exactly. It wasn't in my cards to have them, man. That's it.
Yeah, it's like, if I go on a spot, I'm never gonna go for a white woman.
The sky is the limit,
I'm not gonna go for her. I don't got nothing against them. But I'm
my words to you, my brother. The sky is the limit, my nigga.
Nah, man.
Go get that bunny.
I'm about to
go get that bunny.
He a bunny hopper, man.
He a bunny.
I hear a lot of condemnation, but I don't hear any empowerment. I don't hear any solutions coming from either one of them. It appears as if that there is a hatred towards black men about those sisters. Even when they said, why are we going back to 1960? Let's stay in 2022. That is so immature and irresponsible of a statement.
Thank you.
Office, the first thing I perform is a history on their depression. History on their suicide.
I put out facts on their ass.
When you go see the medical doctor, he performs a history. When you go buy a home, they perform a history. When you go purchase an automobile, they perform a history on that automobile. But when we talk
show
about
me the car facts.
I like how he putting that.
Yeah.
I like my boy Doc. Doc is shouting. He preaching on that one.
Yeah.
Ain't that the truth?
We're not supposed to put it in a historical context. And with that being said, the language and the narrative that's coming out of the mouth of these two beautiful black women is one that I think the white power structure would endure because it totally absolves them of any responsibility for the hell black men catch in this country.
Cynthia G, you did say, why are we going all the way back to 1960? There is some truth to history when it comes to evaluating anything or anyone.
It is some truth to history.
Ain't that the truth?
Because I only got about 30 seconds here, so I don't want you to get into it because I know you're going to get into it good, sis. And then have to
break it down. History.
So just make sure you understand the question at hand, which is about a person's history. In this particular case, black men's history in America.
Story.
And why it doesn't matter when
with
it
these
comes
hoes.
to against them.
His story.
We'll talk about that and more when we return on the business of being black with Tammy Mack on Fox Soul.
Let's have a commercial right there, bro.
Welcome back to business of being black with.
Wow, let's have a commercial right there, man. What you think about this?
I mean,
I want to hear your words, Mr. Talk.
I listened to a good portion of it, so I'm just running it back with y'all. But when I first listened to it, I laughed, not because it was funny, but it was because I was in shock that they would say that like on a big platform like that. And I went and actually looked on some of these women's pages.
And seeing what?
And seeing basically, like there's countless of hours, especially with Cynthia G, where she's got thousands of views, thousands of comments of women that that share the same reflection as all three of us.
What do they look like?
Feeling how she feels. You could go on her YouTube if you type in
like I always say this. A woman can't get on her knees. A woman can't get on her knees for me. Unless she pleasing. A woman can't get on her knees and say, "Can you marry me?"
I'm just saying, though, I'm just telling
women
you
that talk that way and don't look the part.
She ain't by herself when she talking.
And I'm not no flashy nigga, or I'm not no goddamn nigga like that. But please put some respect on African American men, especially if we're out here working and trying. Don't do it.
I agree.
Don't do that.
That I agree with.
Dr.
Then
Umar,
all women have to do is just put on some makeup and goddamn call it a glam. Man, please. Step in my shoes.
I'm about to press play on it.
To the contextual matters of Black men having wars waged against them, a war waged against them. So, Cynthia G, what do you say to historical context?
I say we should go to the historical context, because what I have not heard from Dr. Umar Johnson, or I think his name is Dwayne, Duan, is what I have not heard as they're mentioning all of the things that was done to them. I haven't heard what you did in response to it. So I would like to know, what did you do in response in history, other than go to the Supreme Court and petition to have access to the men's women that you're complaining and accusing of disenfranchising you? See, because in the 1960s, what Black men were really doing, and it's been documented, many civil rights leaders have admitted to it, what Black men were doing is chasing the white man's woman, trying to so-called stick it to him by way of going to their women, which you should have been doing. Is trying to.
She know that when half the white women was over there trying to fuck the shit out of us.
You said what?
How the hell did she forget the white women was the one trying to fuck the shit out of us?
I want some Mandango.
You feel me? Niggas was fighting for their lives just to stay alive, nigga. Of course, if she throw that white pink thing,
I want Mandingo.
That's what I'm saying.
What he say? Whose son is this? It's mine.
How you think the house nigga came around?
That's my son, boss.
They picked that nigga who they like from outside.
That's my
bring him
son,
in
boss.
The house to go fuck this nigga while they husband is asleep.
I'm the pappy.
I can only imagine how many brothers is in the graveyard behind some
this goddamn silly ass bullshit like this.
Come on, man.
I'm the pappy, boss.
Exactly.
I'm the pappy. I'm the pappy, boss.
Come on, man.
I'm about to press play, nigga.
What? Knocking that Mendigo out that hole.
Knocking the walls out that thing.
Get that foot off your neck. But see, the foot is not on your neck. And the only time you recognize it's on your neck is when you want to get away with doing something that you think white men are getting away with doing. Because let's just be real. Whenever we hear about this war against Black men, it's usually being brought up when there's a Black man like R. Kelly, Bill Cosby.
Oh my God. No, she's not gonna bring. No, she's not gonna do that. No, she's not gonna do that. She is not gonna. No, she not.
You know what that
no,
means?
She not.
Shit to say.
She not. We're gonna pause that right there.
That's crazy.
We're gonna pause that right there. We're gonna pause that right there. No, she not gonna bring my man P. Diddy in this shit. And I've been to the P. Diddy parties and, different things like that. But no, we not gonna bring Diddy in this. And I don't want to talk too much. We ain't gonna bring my man in this.
Listen,
man. I'm pressing play, my brother. I'm pressing play.
When there's a Black man like R. Kelly, Bill Cosby, we see Trey Songz going through
Bill Cosby. Oh man.
When they engage in some degeneracy, and then they're getting a consequence for it. And Black men think that because they perceive white men to be getting away with
Oprah was the ringleader. She started it all. If y'all want to go back.
Who you telling? Oprah, motherfucking gay
Oprah and Gail. Oprah and Gail.
Mm-hmm.
Ellen DeGeneres.
They started that shit.
Miss Psychodite. Yeah. They started that shit before P. Diddy. Let's get them up. We ain't gonna do that because of what? They're women.
Money. And women.
I'm gonna press play.
P. Diddy this, P. Diddy that, Bill Cosby this.
But the reality is, what he cannot tell you is what black men did in response to it, because they did nothing. They laid down and they nested under the skirt of their non-black preferences, and only to complain that whenever they commit a crime, they're not getting off like they did.
So let's find out, Dr. Umar, what have black men done?
Well, number one, again, I think that it is such a shame coming from a psychological perspective that we seek to heal our wounds as a people by relying on unprofessional testimony by individuals who have a vendetta against the opposite gender in their community. When you hear Sister Cynthia speak, you can hear a hurt and a pain and a hatred towards black men. We cannot find an effective
psychological warfare, man.
Thank you.
For the oppression of black men or black women, where the people at the
Like
table
going up there to the child support court.
have negative emotional and pathological interest in the conversation that are not.
Umar, the question was what did black men do in response to their disenfranchisement? Yeah, because you're trying to pass emotional state on something that I'm
No, let that man talk. Let him talk.
Telling us what black men did.
I believe you'll get there, Dr. Umar. Dr. Umar.
And I'll end it quickly, Sister Tammy.
Thank you. End it quickly for her ass.
Dr. King was assassinated because he was doing nothing. Malcolm X was assassinated because he was doing nothing. Medgar Evers was assassinated because he was doing nothing. Fred Hampton
that was a whole going man, though.
He was doing nothing. That narrative that black men have done nothing to fight back against systemic oppression, not only against ourselves, but against our women, our children, our elders, and our community, is absolutely ridiculous. The cemetery is filled with black men, names we know and names we don't know, who gave their life for the freedom, liberation, and emancipation of African people. How can you disrespect the history of so many black men past?
And we want to go back to history.
That we built with all black money. 4 buildings that we're going to educate black men, and it's not easy to solve our problems because there's always black people in your very same community who's fighting against what you're trying to do to help it. But in addition to that,
Thank you. I just preached that it's always black community. It's always in the black community where they got them.
Yeah, but you can't zero in on that, brother. You keep trying to be like, oh, the niggas too. It ain't just about us.
It is. It's where it started. It's where it started. We talk about history. You got them go around. You see one of the white motherfuckers trying to act black and ask why. It is us. It is. It is, bro. Sorry to say it, but you gotta be that nigga. I'm staring at the man in the mirror.
I'm pressing play, man.
Oh. That the analysis of our women is too overly simplistic, and in being such, it is dishonest.
They've done so much. You've only listed names and not accomplishments, though.
I can list some accomplishments. Okay, when it comes down to it,
I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with you, man. You know, when you got like they say, when you got women that'll goddamn just say, you know, like I said, when you got women that's sitting at the table with you that feel like that, I mean, what can you do? You know what I mean? I've never experienced a woman that acts like that because they don't want us no way. How would I experience a black woman that don't even want nothing to do with us? Because that's how it sounds. You know what I mean? You know,
that ain't even how it sound. That's exactly what it is. Come from her side.
You know what I mean?
Hey, come from that movie. Shit, get treated how you want to get treated, basically. God damn it.
I mean, it is what it is.
I mean,
that's how they want to talk. Get treated how you want to get treated,
boy.
That's how they talking.
To hear them 2 black women talk like that about they fellow
get
black
treated
women,
how you want to get treated. Then
that shit crazy. That shit sound crazy as hell. They need to go find themselves 2 powerful white men then, if they ain't already got them.
Get treated how you want to get treated.
The way they talking, they don't want nothing to do with it. They don't want to
ask them women right now, when the last time you got proposed to? Ain't no, yeah. Ask the women right there on that podcast right there. When the last time you got proposed to? Or when the
About
last
what?
time you got taken out to a date?
A black man? Because I'm pretty
Black man,
sure.
white man, and you
Nah,
gonna get easily proposed to a white man.
I'm pretty
And then
sure. I'm
again,
pretty sure they
and
got
then again,
a
they gonna
husband
turn
from a
away
different
from you
culture, man.
because your attitude. And this is only going against where all my scamming niggas think at that. This is all going back to it.
It's bigger than
You
that.
sound crazy, brother.
It's bigger than
I'm
that,
about to
man.
press play, bro.
Quick, Dr. Umar, I want to get
All
over
these
here
hoes.
because Dr. Umar listed a plethora of black men that we know.
Play somebody better.
We listed the ones that we know so that we can identify and all agree that these black men have done something in terms of the fight for equality in America. How do you feel about those men that he listed?
That's one of them hoes. Where all my scamming niggas think that. That's who talking right now. That's who talking. One of them hoes.
The game the white folks on us are that the black men are then taken away, and the black women have to then sustain those things.
But that bitch say spin that shit. Spin that shit. Spin that shit. Spin that shit.
The way that black women show up for the black community.
Yeah, that's what they waiting on. Spin that shit.
Yo, he gotta be stopped, boy.
That's what that sound like to me, though. That's what sound like who's talking
let the
to
woman
me.
talk so we get through this shit, bro. Let us get through this shit.
That's what it sounds like who's talking to me. Spin that shit. Spin
Well,
that
I'm
shit.
just saying,
Spin
listen
that
to the
shit.
woman, bro.
Spin
You can
that shit.
respond to the woman, bro. You
Go
tripping,
to some Dr. Kevin Samuels, nigga.
Hey,
No, we ain't turning over
yo.
that.
Nah,
Let's
bro,
get through
you
this,
gotta
bro.
stop, bro. You
Come
gotta
on.
chill for a little bit, man.
They gonna hate us. They gonna hate us.
Come on, I'm pressing play, nigga.
Go ahead.
The black men that we might be interacting with, or the black men that are doing bad things, while still staying here to cultivate the black men who are, is I mean, to overlook that to me is just dishonest. The idea that y'all, a lot of you all were raised by grandma and them and auntie them and all of these amazing black women that are in community and share space with you and share space with your children.
You hear this? A lot of y'all been raised by your aunties and your grandmas and shit.
It's not about the idea of who's doing it better or trying to the pissing match of the oppressor.
I've been around niggas that been raised by their grandmas and aunties and shit.
They ain't bashing black women.
They ain't you lying to me though. I done been around some niggas that been raised around their grandmas and their aunties and shit. Man, y'all gotta stop it.
They need to
Man,
stop
stop
the
letting
madness,
these women
man.
do this shit, bro. That's man.
I'm not letting
Stop
nobody
it.
do nothing. We reacting to the video, bro.
Yo, it's like I
Man,
said,
stop it.
Psychological
Bro, I
Stop
was
it.
shocked when I
real,
first
man.
heard it. I listened to this shit probably 3 times, bro, because I was really shocked.
Psychological warfare, man.
Yeah, you know, I was like, man,
and then the
is
question
they
is,
trolling? You know what I mean?
yeah, are y'all trolling? And the question is black men under war? Yeah, the way you're talking, bitch, you might as well have a gun to my head.
If she ain't already pulled it already.
I'm pressing play, bro.
Spin that shit. Spin that shit.
The black man wants to lead, whether he acquires the gumption and the knowledge to be able to do so appropriately and effectively or not. The thing about it is when you're working together, we are a team. You get to lead this person because you're better at it. I get to lead that person because I'm better at it. And then we come to a common ground for both of us to succeed. But a lot of the times when we're talking about these succession plans and we're making all of these advocacy movements in order to progress the black family, the black man said, listen to me or fail. Right? As if black women have nothing to contribute to that. And I think that that's where the problem is. That's where the discourse needs to happen is how do we work together so that black men understand that we are meant to work side by side and not with me following you with my head down and saying, yes, that's our master. Because that is me being subservient to you in a way that I might not want to do, especially considering if you do not have the credentials, the know-how, the wherewithal, or the lived experiences to lead me in a way that I might be better suited to do in this point of our journey. And
Bro, y'all hear how this woman talk about us?
Yeah, I just don't get it.
Fucking crazy, bro. That shit is fucking disgusting.
I don't get it.
That shit is
I don't get it
disgusting,
yet.
bro. Like,
All it sounds like is spin that shit, spin that shit, spin that.
That shit is fucking disgusting, B.
I'm about to press play.
I mean, how would you talk about a woman though?
Not like that.
I mean,
Like
yeah,
what?
I may fall out and call a
Black
woman and say some
queens,
stuff I
black
shouldn't say,
queens,
but
white, Asian,
you know,
Hispanic. I wouldn't talk
let's put it
like
this
that.
way.
I
I wouldn't
just
go
would
on no
not talk like
platform.
that, bro.
Yeah, I wouldn't go on no platform and do that, bro.
No.
I ain't
I
built
just
like that.
wouldn't. Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't serve me. You feel
No.
me?
I don't
bro.
get
Yeah, it
nothing out
wouldn't
of
even
that.
help me. It wouldn't even help me. I'd be outcasted if I was to do this shit. You know what I mean?
I don't
So
Like
even if I
what?
felt that way,
me,
it's not
bro.
even smart to do. You know what I mean? But I don't feel that way. I'm about to press play on it though.
Yeah,
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Nah, I just was gonna say, like, I don't give a fuck what a woman would do with me. Like, I couldn't sit there and just bash any race or women or any race, period. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy as hell.
This all I hear.
But don't
Hey, yo,
play that, don't
stop
play
it,
that, don't
bro.
play that, don't play that,
You
don't
can't
play
play
that.
that. You can't play that.
Copyright,
You gonna get
bro.
smacked,
Cut that
man.
off, bro.
Turn
Cut
that
that
shit
off,
off.
I
bro.
got. That's all I hear. That's all I
Yeah,
hear.
bro.
That's all I hear. That's all
I'm
I
Nah,
hear.
pressing
you got to
play.
cut that out.
I'm pressing play, man.
Yeah.
First of all,
You
I
might
do
as
not
well
endorse any
Say what?
hang it up.
I'm
That's all
pressing
I.
play.
This is all I hear.
No,
Bro. Bro, you tripping.
you wilding, boy.
Bro, you tripping, bro.
You wilding. I guess you don't know the rules yet, but you finna find out.
Prada tripping. Nah, he tripping.
All the
He
way.
tripping.
All the way.
Spin that
Prada.
shit. Yeah, spin that shit.
I'm pressing play on it.
Go ahead.
Or the lived experiences to lead me in a way that I might be better suited to do in this point of our journey. And
Dr.Umar.
Well, first of all, I do not endorse any kind of a second-class citizenship role for Black women. I believe Black women have as much to offer as do Black men, so I'm not sure who the Queen is referring to, because I am not a misogynist and I do not support that type of narrative that said the Black woman's position is only to have children and to prepare food. But at the same time, I think Black women have to look at themselves, because although white supremacy has been the greatest enemy of the progress of Black men, you would also have to argue that Black women have probably been the greatest accomplice to supporting the white power structure in the destruction of Black males, i.e. the conversation we're having right now, where two intelligent Black women have yet to indict white supremacy for the role that they play in the destabilization of the lives of Black men.
So what y'all feel about that?
Man, you got to play that back. I was texting Prada, so bring him back to life.
Oh, Prada, you good. Prada wildin'. Prada wildin', boy.
Yeah, but what he
Nah,
said,
this is all I hear though. I mean, I get it, but that's.
yeah, I ain't get to hear it. Fucking with this
that?
fool.
Here, let's go Dr. Umar.
that I might be better suited to do in this point of our journey. And
Dr.Umar.
Well, first of all, I do not endorse any kind of a second-class citizenship role for Black women. I believe Black women have as much to offer as do Black men, so I'm not sure who the Queen is referring to, because I am not a misogynist and I do not support that type of narrative that said the Black woman's position is only to have children and to prepare food. But at the same time, I think Black women have to look at themselves, because although white supremacy has been the greatest enemy of the progress of Black men, you would also have to argue that Black women have probably been the greatest accomplice to supporting the white power structure in the destruction of Black males, i.e. the conversation we're having right now, where two intelligent Black women have yet to indict white supremacy for the role that they play in the destabilization of the lives of Black men.
So when we come back,
what y'all think about that?
Totally agree. Totally agree. I agree. I'm gonna tell you why I agree though. I agree. The first reason I agree, right?
You feel like Black women been the greatest accomplice to racism out here.
You know what I want to play.
I agree. I agree,
bro.
It's just I just said this shit earlier. He just put it in a better, eloquent way, bro. no matter. Listen, you got scorned black women out here. You got envious black women out here. You also got the strong backbone
Scamming
black women out
ass
here.
bitches out here.
But nah, hold on, Warren, hold on. So like yo, bro, the envious and the scorn ones are the worst ones, bro. The scorn and the envious ones, bro, is the
But they
ones
know how
that,
to have
bro,
fun, though. I ain't even gonna lie. They
you
know
might
how to
have a
have
baby with
fun.
one, and you decide, all right, or y'all decide to just part ways. Now, going to the economic system, you might get fucked up a little bit. You can't, you know what I mean, spend money on your kids the way you used to. So she think you trying to play her, or you spending it with another woman. Envy, jealousy. What's she gonna do? She gonna listen to her little ugly ass
Scamming ass
friend in the
bitches.
background, put them on child support. Now, guess what? You definitely down in the hole because you ain't working. She don't need to know that because us as black men, we don't tell like women that we leave or our baby mothers when we down because ain't no need for me to tell you. What am I telling you for? When I have it, you got it. When I don't, we don't got it. But they don't know that, and they don't want to hear that neither.
I'm
They
on
want
child
that money
support. They know
straight to the
it every
courthouse.
time.
Once you get a job, nigga, that whole first check is coming to me. Forget it.
Nigga, I'm on
Find you a
child
job.
support. All them
You
hoes
feel me?
know every time when I can't make a payment.
You feel me? Now, and we could talk about that too, Worm. Like, bro, you know my situation. Like, bro, I
All
got
five of
custody.
them hoes, they
I
know
got
when I don't
custody of
make a
my
payment.
kids. You feel me? But for me to even get custody, I gotta show this and show that and make sure I do this, and they still check in
Yeah,
to make
10-4.
sure.
Yeah.
Like, you feel me?
Oh, what you
Yeah.
just trying to get like weekends or something? Or you trying to get full custody?
Who?
He got full custody on one of them.
I got full custody.
Oh, so you had to go
Full
through a bunch
custody.
to get that.
Full custody, bro. And they put me through hell just to do that.
Oh, okay.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Mind you, my baby mother that I'm with now, she went up there just to get some motherfucking wick. The first thing she said they asked them.
And I got 5 kids.
The first thing she said, they said, you with your baby father? She like, yeah. They was like, he live with you? She like, yeah, but he out of state right now working. You want to put him on child support? What?
She did that
Hey,
for
these
you?
shorties that told me like
She
they
did
be
that for
begging them up
you?
there. They be like,
Bro,
I'm
what you
telling you,
mean?
all you got to do is sign this paper. They be begging them to put them on child support.
Bruh,
They
listen,
be begging them.
she told me
What
exactly
shorty
what the
asked
lady
her?
said, and she told the lady, she said, no, baby, my man, he'll pay me more than your child support. We good. Smart, because she already know, just like my second baby mother, that she had me on child support. When she found out, like it must have just clicked, bro. She's like, yo, this nigga was giving me way more before this child support. Let me go up there and take this nigga off this child support. And I told her, if you wouldn't have took me off, you can take that $150 a week. It's fine. That's all you're getting.
Yeah, me. Goddamn, I'm giving 150 over here, 250 over here.
150. That's a good. I mean, they take more than that to raise a child. I get it, but that's a lot, bro. And with when you're not out here making like no court, you know,
exactly.
You're not making
It finally
so
clicked.
much,
she said, "Yo, I've been getting 150 for you for the past. 150 a week, from you for the past year and a half, 2 years. When I could have been actually getting what my child's worth." I said, "If it took you long enough to figure it out,
I gotta wrap Slim Worm up then. Shit. Little Worm gotta goddamn stop worming.
Yeah.
You feel me? But I'm killing 2 birds with 1 stone right now. Just talking about a good woman, a good backbone. Like the girl I'm with now, my girl, bro, she don't gotta worry about nothing. Baby, be my backbone. I'm gonna be your backbone, whatever you need me to be, bro. You feel me? As long as we in this shit together and we ain't out trying to, you know what I mean? Let's build together, grow together, and get rich together like these fucking white people do, or Chinese people do, or Indian people do. Like, come on.
Shit. We've been on here for almost an hour and a half, man. Y'all got any closing statements? I'm gonna close it out. We're gonna do a part 2 to this eventually.
Tomorrow I can, man, you know.
You know, I'm just gonna pop in as usual.
Yeah, y'all got any closing statements though, man, before we shut it out?
Shout out to everybody that goddamn gonna look at the live, look at the views. Keep doing what y'all doing. I appreciate it. I love y'all. As long as y'all loving me, keep thugging with me.
What about you, G Money?
Real shit, just don't give up on your race, man. Love your black kings and your black queens, man, because we all we really got out here. They killing y'all too, just like they killing us. So
and it's
think
stressful.
about it.
It's stressful as hell, man. This shit is getting out of hand.
From the time we come out the womb, it's stress. We black, baby. We built for it.
And they damn near lynching us out here. You see what they did to Cyrus?
Man, don't get me started on that.
Yeah.
Close it out. Wow. Close it out.
All right, man. But yeah, man, we gonna do another one.
Love y'all boys, man.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Love you back.
Yes, sir.
We out.